Georgia Bulldogs began their SEC schedule back in January with a 4-point loss to the Arkansas Razorbacks. Today in the conference semifinals, Arkansas is the only thing standing in the Dogs' way of returning to the SEC championship since their last appearance 7 years ago. Cameron Forte had a good game off the bench, a team-high 13 points for him. With the best player on the court, Michael Qualls, 15 points for him. And then he also set up this score and one more. Arkansas holds Georgia to a season-low 49 points. They win 60-49. Georgia finishes the year 21-11. The team told us they'll watch the selection show tomorrow night at Coach Fox's house. Mrs. Fox better get the pizza rolls ready. Who's awaiting Arkansas? Who else? Kentucky, who is now 33-0 after routing Auburn this afternoon, 91-67. Willie Cauley-Stein with the block there. He had 3. Other side, handling the alley-oop, he finished with 18 points, and the pursuit of perfection continues. Wildcats, the first SEC team in history to go 33-0. SEC championship tomorrow at 3 o'clock. As you begin filling out those brackets, remember nothing can destroy a bracket like those under-the-radar mid-major teams that maybe you're not giving enough credit. This year, one of those teams may just be coming from the Sun Belt. Conference semifinals, GSU Panthers facing Louisiana Lafayette. Isaiah Dennis getting the dunk off the bench. He scored 10 points. But the star of the day, R.J. Hunter. He had 32 points, 8 steals, 5 rebounds. He leads the Panthers past the Ragin' Cajuns 83-79. GSU moves on to the finals tomorrow for their second year in a row. They'll face the winner of this game, Georgia Southern and Louisiana Monroe. A 1-point game with 8 seconds. Southern misses the free throw. Louisiana Monroe taking it to the other side. Justin Robertson for the win, but he's going to come up just short. Georgia Southern wins 44-43. An all-Georgia Sunbelt final tomorrow at 1 o'clock. It's a special day for any nerd like myself. Pi Day, 3-14-15. Former Alpharetta and current Tennessee quarterback Josh Dobbs was challenged to recite pi up to 45 digits. If he can't do it, he gets a pie in the face. But he's an aerospace engineer major, so I'd put your money on Josh.
I'm ready.
Go.
All right. 3.14159265 358 979 323 846 264 338 327 950 288 419 716 939 937. That's 48, by the way. It's all you.
Take a look at this. Drag racer Larry Dixon's car splits in half during his run. He was driving up to 280 miles per hour when his car suddenly flew in the air. Dixon was able to walk away from the crash only with minor injury. We're not sure what caused the crash. That's it for now. We'll be back right after this. Last time the Atlanta Hawks lost to Sacramento was on the road back in 2008. To find the last time the Kings beat Atlanta at Phillips Arena, you'd have to look all the way back to 2006. Hawks hosting the Kings tonight. Atlanta is looking to rebound off Saturday's loss to the struggling Philadelphia 76ers. Hawks had 3 of their starters resting Saturday, but the regular starting 5 are back on the floor tonight. Nothing wrong with resting your starters. It gets harder and harder to stay healthy this deep in the season, as Jeff Teague explains.
It's a rough part. Every team has injuries. Everybody has little nicks and knacks and little whatever, but it's part of the NBA. Just fight through it.
ACC tournament in Greensboro, North Carolina starts tomorrow. The court's ready, but will Tech be ready to face Boston College? Jackets are without leading scorer Marcus Georges-Hunt after breaking his foot last week, but head coach Brian Gregory is making sure the Jackets will be giving everything they've got this week.
What are we going to save ourselves for? You know what I mean? As I always say, old coaches would always say they're 20-year-old kids will be able to rest in the summer. So we got to play all out.
Spring training baseball, Braves and Nationals, top of the third. Eric Young Jr. blasts one over the right field wall. That's just his second hit in spring. Braves up 2-0. Bottom of the fifth, Tony Gwynn Jr. hits one to right. It's going back to the wall. No. Young Jr. shows off his arm, throws to cutoff man Daniel Castro to third in time. Braves hold on to win 2-1. We'll be back with more right after this.